I have just made it into Dhaka. As you can see, this is the airport, and it is a little bit not too bad. Immigration was just a little strict, but as expected. I think that's kind of overall the sentiment in every immigration that I have been to. It's always a little strict, right? They ask for the paperwork, ongoing travel, and so forth. So I am in the search for a ride to my hotel. Not really sure, but first impressions, today is a little bit hot. So, well, at least it feels a little bit humid, a little bit hot. Not really sure. Okay. I'm trying to grasp what the whole flow here is, but I've met some really nice people. I've met some folks on the plane. Very, very nice. Really had a good conversation. Really enjoyed our talk. But one of the things that I first noticed was this fear. One of the first things I noticed was this world, Earth, planet. Looks like there's a lot of folks gathered there, and yeah, I think overall the city looks pretty cool. I'm excited to explore and see what this is all about. See a lot of the folks are riding different vehicles, motorcycles, cars, rickshaws. So I can hear a lot of sound coming from that way, a lot of honking. So definitely exciting. You can see that there's just a different infrastructure here. The airport is over there. Just walked out, just trying to get away from the chaos, I guess. Controlled chaos, you could call it, right? So, wow. Very interesting place so far. So, see what I can do. I need to find some cash. First I need to find some cash. And you can see the flag is up there. That's the flag of Bangladesh. It's a red circle with outer green, dark green, or so it seems. Almost reminds me of the flag of Japan, right? Except the flag of Japan is white. It has a white exterior. So almost similar, right? It's like the sun, or representative of the sun, but there it is. So first what I need to do is find some cash, and then I need to find some transportation. I've been told Uber is used here. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna use it, but definitely wanna hop on one of those rickshaws. They look pretty cool, but I've heard different things about them. So yeah, let's see what happens, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've heard a lot of great things about Dhaka. People are very nice. The place is awesome. Lots of traffic. I think that's going to be the highlight of this. I think that's going to be the highlight of this trip. Is just seeing the traffic, and I'm a big enthusiast of traffic. I don't know why, but I just like seeing traffic. I like being in traffic, and there's been a lot of research done on traffic. Apparently, like if one person brakes, then it just holds back everybody else subsequently. So I think that research was done years ago. I remember seeing it on TV, and that just kind of like sparked my interest for traffic. But yeah, wow. First impressions, very cool. Wonder what that building is. I'm kind of curious to go over there. I do see murals over there. It's like a lot of folks, or maybe it's historical figures over there. There's another monument over there. Not sure what that is, but looks like it's some kind of globe as well. Yeah, wow. People are just hanging out here. Oh, I like this car. This is, I think, old Toyota Tercel. Yeah, Tercel. Wow, I haven't seen that in years. I think one of my uncles had one of those years ago. Very good car. Well, I haven't seen him in a while, but I haven't seen that car in a while. But I remember Tercel Toyotas being a really good car. Just kind of getting an aspect of what kind of cars there are here. It's like there's a Toyota Prius. I haven't seen that car. What is that? Like a Toyota wagon or so? Huh. Yeah. There's a rickshaw right there. Wow, very cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna go look for some cash, and then I'm gonna get a transportation to my hotel. It's not far from here. I think it's about maybe 2 or 3 kilometers. So see how that goes. All right, so I have made it to Dhaka. And yeah, it's the next morning. Oh my gosh, last night was crazy night. I had a really hard time getting out of the airport, but thankfully a really kind gentleman helped me out on his motorcycle. He accepted some dollar bills, which thought that was cool. So he drove me out here and dropped me off at my hotel. Very kind gentleman. So far the folks here have been very nice, very amicable. I see a lot of folks on these bicycles. Definitely want to ride one of these at some point. But yeah, I'm looking for breakfast and an ATM. I really need to get some cash. Not sure how I'm gonna go about that here, because I haven't seen an ATM. I saw them in the airport, but I don't know. I didn't want to pull out. I didn't want to pull out cash at the airport. But yeah, so far this place is incredible. Very nice. First impressions. I'm just very impressed with the city here. Wow. Definitely had a hard time sleeping last night. Oh my gosh, my bed is as hard as a wood panel. But I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, I've heard that sleeping on hard floors is good, especially for your back. My back is pretty much a mess, so yeah. Wow. One of the interesting things that I know here are the buildings. Some of the buildings are... One of the interesting things that I know is the difference between the buildings. You have like so many different types of buildings. So there's like this really developed building over here, and then a building that's not finished or doesn't look like it's about to be finished, and then just like a regular normal building. Wow, and then here it's like a pink pastel building. Huh. Wow. Yeah, the infrastructure here looks very different in terms of just how it's built. Yeah, it's like different styles of building. Wow. Well, I'm gonna go see where I can get some breakfast. Kind of craving some yogurt, banana, maybe some fruits, or I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. Huh. Looks like these bicycles are all over the place. Oh, what's this? Looks like there's a shopping square. Rupayan shopping square. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to note. When I was getting out of the airport, oh my gosh, the buses are intense. Wow, I could not believe how many buses were just crossing the road. I wish I would have got a video, but I'll probably get one later. But oh my goodness sake, those buses. Wow. I am so excited to ride on one of those buses, because it's like a different deal. I've never seen anything like it. People just jump on them. The buses will be pulling in and they just jump and grab the handlebars. So it's incredible city. Wow, those tuk-tuks or rickshaws, whatever you want to call them, kind of remind me of the rickshaws in Cambodia. They're different colors. Some are green, some are gray. Wow, very cool. I'm excited. Oh, look at these cars. I like that car. That almost looks like a Japanese car right there. So that's awesome. I'm excited. So take a look at this view. Oh my gosh, wow. It's incredible. Never in a million years, never in a million years did I ever think I would be visiting Bangladesh. Wow, it's just incredible. Incredible. I can't even, I sometimes think as I'm doing these travels, I feel like I'm in a dream or something of that nature. It's so weird. I think the only connection or the only reference that I can remember about Bangladesh is years ago when I was in university, I met a gentleman. He was from Bangladesh. We shared a couple meals in the food hall, and that was really about it. But I mean, now that I'm in Bangladesh, I just remembered about that the schoolmate or university mate, and wow, never did I think that I'd be here. It's incredible. Wow. Looking at over from this side, looks like there's this monument type of bridge. Wow. Traffic looks pretty normal. Just at least this part of the street or highway looks well maintained. This bridge is super big. Just to get across from this side to this side, or at least to cross the highway. Just incredible. Wow. I'm gonna go over there. I think there's some stores over there. Maybe there's breakfast or something. I'm still I'm still looking for breakfast, but yeah, wow, this is just an incredible shot right here. Wow, that could, I mean, this right here, this could be a wallpaper right here. This looks really nice. I'm not sure if the camera does it justice, but just overall, wonderful place here. And you know what I like is that today is really breezy. It's sunny and breezy, and that just makes it a whole lot better. Wow. There's some honking here and there. Hey. So there's some honking, and I've seen some signs that say no honking. I'll see if I can grab a picture of them at a later point, but yeah, there's certain areas where honking is not allowed. I guess that says something about the noise pollution in some aspect, but overall this area is quite quiet, not too noisy. This just reminds me of any street, and this reminds me kind of like San Diego-ish, kind of like the San Diego. Whoa, what's going on? I'm not sure what's happening, but yeah, this reminds me a little bit of San Diego. This kind of looks like it, at least in a way. Like, yeah, just these highways right here. And those are the buses I was talking about over there. They're red, and yeah, hopefully I can ride one of those. I'm excited to ride one of those. Wonder how to get them. But yeah, looks like there's a river walk over here. Pretty awesome. Wow. I also want to drive one of those bicycles. I'm not sure what you call them, but I'd like to ride one of them and just see what it's all about. Wonder if they're heavy or not heavy. Wow, just incredible. What's going on over here? I hear some pounding. Looks like there's a gentleman down there doing some work. Not really sure. Oh, it looks like this bridge is not just one bridge, but there's other bridges that look very similar to it, just all the way down there. Wow, that's incredible. Very cool. Yeah, so looks like it's just a regular old day here in Bangladesh. Just the usual, nothing out of the ordinary, but I'm really liking this walk. Sunny, it's breezy, looks like it might rain a little bit. Huh. One of the other things I forgot to note is the air. It's a little thicker. Not sure how to fully describe that, but it just feels a little bit, for me, like this morning when I went out, I felt a little bit like it was hard to breathe. Just the air just seemed, I'm not sure, just like moist? Is that the right word? Nah, I don't know. But look at this. Looks like they have some lunch here. Lunch combo, a la carte, dinner, telly, kebab. Alright. Wow. The Heritage Restaurant. That looks pretty good. Not sure if I'll do it, but wow. Looks like there's good food available here. I think on the other side there must be like different restaurants of sorts. But yeah, wow. Really enjoying this place so far. Lots of things to do. Oh wow, okay. So that's a restaurant right there. Maybe this is like a convention center. I think, yeah. This is a convention center. Not sure what that says, but wow. And the airport is quite nearby. I think it was like maybe 10-12 minutes on the motorcycle. So yeah, the airport is definitely a little bit chaotic once you I was really confused. I didn't really know where to go or how to access the transportation, so just something to be aware of. I was just a little bit in total shock, so just something to make a note of. Ooh, I think it's getting hotter. Not sure if the camera picked that up, but the sun has come at full force. Oof. All right, let's see here. Looks like there's an ATM. Oh yeah, there's an ATM right here. Looks like there may be some shops around here. I'm curious what that is. It's like a global thing. I think it might be a university. Saw it on the map earlier today. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's like a sphere, circular. Wow, very cool. So I found some cash, went to the ATM, and yeah, got some money. And so I just stopped at this store. Not sure what it's called. Looks like Apon Family Store. So see what I got here. I got a banana, I got an orange, and this banana came out to 14 and this one to 109. So looks like the orange was a little bit on the higher end, at least proportionally to the pricing here. So I'm gonna eat that. And then I got this juice box. This was 45 TK 45. Pomegranate. I love pomegranate. And I also got a water bottle. This was 30. So that's pretty good, right? Let's see. Let me open up the bag here. This just to get started, you know. Later on, I'm gonna go eat some Bangladesh food. But here's the orange. It's pretty good size. Got a banana here. I was looking for some yogurt, but I couldn't find the yogurts that I'm used to, but I'll have to look for some. They had some, actually they didn't have yogurt. They had like drink yogurts, which I'm not really a fond of, but this is what I'm eating for breakfast. Just a very quick breakfast, nothing too fancy. So here's a water bottle. That's really, really good, especially right now where it seems like the sun is burning me up. Oh yeah, that feels good. All right, got some bananas. Let's see. Ooh. What does this banana look like? Does it look good? I don't know. I already bought it, so. Alright. Tastes like a classic banana. Looks like a little bit, little spots here and there, but I don't think that should be bad, right? Oh well. Very good. Oh yeah. So there's the banana. Probably gonna walk around, see if I can find some lunch. That's just a quick meal to kind of get the day started. Can't hurt to eat a banana, right? I love bananas. I've ate a banana every day for the past I don't know, 20 years or so. You may be hearing lots of honking, so pretty usual in this area. Wow. There's two gentlemen hanging from that truck. Looks like they're carrying bamboo trees. Or no, it's a ladder. Wow, a ladder made from bamboos. Wow. Lots of interesting vehicles. Tuk-tuks, rickshaws, bicycles, cars, different car models. Looks like Toyota is Toyota and Honda. I've seen a lot here. All right. Well, here's the orange. Tastes pretty good. Gotta get the vitamin C, right? Ooh, that's really good, actually. Wonder where they got it, or if it's a local item here. Wow. Ooh, it is getting hot. I am sweating a little bit. More orange. Wow. This gentleman is right behind this truck. I think he's wearing AirPods. Yeah, some folks here are on their AirPods. Wow. It's a little breakfast here in Bangladesh. Never did I think I'd be eating here on the side of the road, having some breakfast out of all places, right? My gosh. I've just been to so many places now that sometimes it just shocks me. And just being here in the middle of the city, well, I'm not sure if this is the middle, but you know, just crazy. Looks like a lot of folks do ride these bicycles. Oh my. I'm starting to feel the rain. Just randomly. It doesn't look like it's raining, but I can feel rain. Oh yeah. I always look at the floor to see if there's rain, but yeah. Looks like rain is coming. Feel little droplets. There we go. Let's see, what is this? Pomegranate fruit juice. Nutri Life, product of Bhutan. A country famous for its pristine natural beauty, stringent environmental protection policies, and gross national happiness is more important than gross national product. Whoa, that's a really strong statement right there. Gross national happiness is more important than gross national product. Wow. Big kudos to Bhutan for even you know, putting that on their box right there. Wow. Looks like they have an email too. Feedback, Zimdra Foods. That's really cool. Looks like Bhutan is like a really focused on happiness here. So that's pretty cool. Let me try this. Whoa. Yeah, tastes pretty good. I'm gonna move into the shade for a little bit, but wow. Made me happy. So, Yeah, it looks like this this juice is making me happy already. Tastes pretty good. Wish it was a little bit colder, but no worries there. Looks like here's the nutritional values. Here's the nutritional information. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I like this. Just what I needed. Good amount of glucose in the bloodstream. Finish off this water, and then I'm gonna go walk around, explore some more. It's getting hot. Wow. I really want to ride one of these. They look so cool. Wow.